I think that the women are suffering even more from this culture war and even more from this supposed feminist narrative. You know, who's benefiting from feminism?
Right.
Not the women.
Right. The men.
Not the moms. Right? Because, I mean, think about it. I know in your book you write about this as well. The people who are benefiting from feminism are the big corporations who have basically women who are willing to work all day long and not take time off for kids and not have kids and not be distracted by children. Right? It's like, just freeze your eggs.
Freeze your eggs.
That's why all these companies pay for their employees to get abortions. Because then, you know, they don't have to give maternity leave. They're not losing their employees.
Yeah.
And doesn't help the woman.
And then male predators who never want to settle down, right? I'd imagine maybe they win from this feminism, but certainly not the women.
I mean, every woman on Tinder, on the dating apps, is on birth control, and everything is being underwritten by abortion, you know, just in case. So a man has no incentive anymore. Unless he's like literally raised like a fundamentalist religious household. A regular guy off the street has no incentive to marry a woman, to take precautions, to not just be this like very promiscuous person. And then women don't have any, there's no guidelines there either. We've removed all the guide rails. And so you see women, I think you've posted some of these videos of women, young women bragging about their, you know, body counts of how many
Explain what body count is, because it actually... I'm not online enough to know what that means.
I'm so jealous of you.
It sounds like a horrific.
Yeah, it's this gruesome, like, you know, serial killer phrase for how many sexual partners you've had. So you have young
women are collecting
their
ledgers of people they slept with.
I've seen women over 100. Like numbers are.
I've seen like
ugly.
Close to 300 in a year.
Wow.
I'm like, you know, you got to be busy every single day. Like,
they post this on social.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a virtue. It's a kind of virtue signal. It's like this very kind of dark feminism.
And then they're praised.
But what happened to the slut shaming?
Oh, that's gone.
That's gone.
Slut pride.
Slut pride.
It's like pride parade for sluts these days.
They're going to add like another S to the LGBT whatever.
S, add an S in there, double S.
Yeah, they'll need a flag.
Because they're going to say that they're now like a, you know, minority.
Persecuted.
Well, as long as they remain a minority, I hope it doesn't become a majority. It's just awful.
Yeah, and then they end up
marginalized.
Yeah, then they end up child-free, and that is sold like as this liberation. You don't need to waste your money. But what they also are not telling these women is that, you know, anti-depression rates for women, especially unmarried, childless women in their 50s and 60s, has never been higher. It's literally like the highest rate ever of older women resorting to antidepressants and other drugs that aren't good for you to kind of mask whatever has, you know, they lost out on or missed out on.